Hello guys, I am Master V.R. Sai Sriram. Today I am going to teach how we are going to do the work on energy exemplar questions. So first, today in this video we are going to do multiple choice questions. So first, let us start. When a body falls freely towards Earth, then its total energy dash. So actually, the total energy we know the total energy is equal to potential energy plus kinetic energy, which is always constant regardless of whether it's increasing or decreasing, since the potential and kinetic energy are inversely proportional. So whenever one decreases the other increases, so it remains constant. So the answer will be option C, remains constant. Then we go to second question. A car is accelerated on a leveled road and attains a velocity of 4 times of its initial velocity. Then its potential energy of the car. So first we should know what is potential energy and its formula. So potential energy, its formula is mg into h. So here there is no velocity, so it doesn't depend on potential energy. First ever, whenever velocity comes, it means only kinetic energy. So potential energy of the car, it won't change. Then we go to third question. In a case of negative work, the angle between the force and displacement is. What is negative work? When the displacement is in one direction and the force is in the opposite direction, then it's known as the negative work, and this angle will be somewhat 180. And we have also learned that 180 degree means negative work. So answer is option D. An iron sphere of mass 10 kg has the same diameter as an aluminium sphere of mass is 3.5 kg. Both spheres are dropped simultaneously from a tower. When they are 10 meter above the ground, they have same dash. Okay, so first we should know what is acceleration due to gravity. In Earth, regardless of its mass, the acceleration due to gravity remains constant. So we know the value of the acceleration due to gravity, which is 9.8 meter per second square. So it's also clear that any object, regardless of its mass, it may be 1000 kgs or it may be even a tiny mass, then it will fall with an acceleration of 9.8 meter per second. So our answer is option A, acceleration. So next, a girl is carrying a school bag of 3 kg. 1 minute. A girl is carrying a school bag of 3 kg mass on her back and moves 200 meters on a level road. The work done against the gravitational force will be. So here when the gravitational force acts, it always acts down. So here she only displaces and the object won't displace. So here the work done by gravity will also be 0 and the work done against the gravitational force will also be 0. So answer is, and you got the answer. Next one. Which one of the following is not a unit of energy? First, we should see the 4 options. So joule, yes, it's a unit of energy. Newton meter, joule is nothing but work. If we take the formula, it's force into displacement, and Newton into meter, it's also correct. Kilowatt. We know that kilowatt is about electrical power. It's a unit of electrical power, so it's not. And kilowatt hour, yes, it's energy. So answer is option C. We move to the next question. Work done on an object does not depend upon the. Okay. So first we should take the look at the options. So first, if we see displacement, yes, it does depend because the formula says it's force into displacement. And force applied, yes, force is there, so it's sure. Angle between the force and displacement, yes, it's very important because the angle determines whether it's a negative, positive or 0 work. So this is correct. Initial velocity of the object does not need to depend on work, so it's not. So answer is option D. And we move to next question. Water stored in a dram possesses. So here the energy is stored. When the energy is stored, there is no motion. So whenever we came about a word stored, it means potential only. So it's option D, potential. A body falling from a height h and it has fallen at the height h by 2 it possesses. So first let's take an object of object A and it's dropped to an height h. When the object A is the topmost height, it possesses more the maximum potential energy and the minimum kinetic energy. But when it comes down to the lowest point, it has the minimum potential energy and the maximum kinetic energy. So what happens when it's in half, which is h by 2? Since it's half the distance, we call it as h by 2. So the potential energy will be half the value and kinetic energy will be half the value. So answer will be option number C. And we will come up with more short answer questions in future videos.